Joining me now is Jay Timmons. He is president and CEO of the National Association of Manufacturers. Jay, don't know if you caught those remarks. If so, I'd love to hear what you have to say. Welcome.
Well, look, good day to you too, Kelly. Look, I think the big issue here is that we have a president and an administration and a Congress that wants to expand manufacturing and make us more competitive in America. And that's good news, obviously, for manufacturers here in America. But it really has to be a comprehensive strategy. And that starts, you're talking about tariffs in this last segment, but it really needs to start with renewing those tax reforms from 2017, because a smart strategy is going to involve reducing the cost of doing business for manufacturers here in the United States. And kudos to Speaker Mike Johnson in the House and Leader Scalise, because they were able to move, they are moving a budget bill forward, and that's going to set the framework for those tax rates to be set, hopefully permanently in stone. But we also are looking at regulatory reform. We're looking at expanding our energy dominance. We're looking at workforce policy, as Adam mentioned. And then, of course, we have to have a sensible trade policy as well.
Yeah, I mean, so how would you unpack this, Jay? What is in the interest? So I listened to Adam Posen's remarks there, and he kind of almost diminished the significance of the goal of shoring up U.S. manufacturing. There are some officials in the administration who view this as a matter of national security. Like, at some point, you have to have a steel industry. At some point, you have to have, pharmaceuticals. I don't know. There's probably more chips. There's probably more on the list. Is that worth the potential cost to consumers?
Well, look, you just have to look at what we went through with the pandemic to understand that health concerns are a national security issue. I'm here at the Energy Institute High School in Houston, Texas, which is part of our Competing to Win tour that we do every single year to highlight the benefits of manufacturing. Energy is also a critical national security component. All of those are important. I don't think you have to necessarily assume that costs are going to go up if there is an integrated strategy. And I'm going to go right back to those tax reforms. That has to be done. It has to be done now. Because
are there tax reforms, Jay? Because, maybe I've been overly simplistic about this. I thought all we were trying to do is just keep in place the framework we already have.
Well, but some of it has expired, Kelly. Several things: the R&D tax credit, tax deduction, the immediate expensing, the interest deductibility. That's all history now, unfortunately. The corporate rates are baked in. 90% of my 14,000 members are small and medium manufacturers. Most of them benefit from the pass-through deduction. That expires this year. And I don't think what you want to see is a huge tax increase that'll cost 6 million jobs in the economy happen if we don't renew those reforms. That's why the Speaker's actions in the last day or so have been so incredibly important to get this thing moving forward. President Trump actually endorsed that bill, one big, beautiful bill, as he calls it. And that will help make America great again for manufacturing.